Hello, welcome back to Interregnum. You know what? I forgot a very important thing. Before I left, I should have assigned all of the workers to the hunting post. I really forgot about that. There is no message that warns you about this. So you know what this looks like with 0 workers like this. So why doesn't it say 0 out of 6? I don't know. Like I keep saying, the game has its great moments, but as you can see, it's super hard to take notice of everything and actually learn what you need to do to survive. So I also gave out all of the resources that I needed. So I have a woodcutter hat because we basically need wood and food to maintain our population. So yeah, let's assign the woodworkers as well. So now we only have a little bit of woodworkers left. Also, it's not very clear how much lumber. Oh, you okay? No, it's clear. You consume 1 lumber unit every 24 hours. Okay, so that's clear. And to me, it looks like I have to build another shelter, so I need 2 more metals, so we'll have to move. So in order to not lose the materials, we'll have to put 10 more... Okay, 10 more and 1 more... 10 more cloth and 1 more metal. Lucky for us, apparently the grenades make them happy and also give them metal, so they're playing with grenades to get metal. Not recommended, but what can we do? Also don't want to give away the backpacks, but it seems like I have no choice, since it seems like I'm out of stuff to give them. By the way, the face, but if you're wondering, it will be filled up by glasses. 7, 8, so I need another 7. So unless I get all of the cloth that I need, I shouldn't do this. I guess I could give them some bandages, but that would be even worse. Sadly, there's no quick inventory swap between your... you get the idea. There's no quick inventory swap between your stash, your contribution, and your character's inventories. So I just need cloth, right? I guess I can... No. Let's not fall into the trap of giving them the bandages. Never, ever. I guess you also have a bit of wait, chemical waste? What is chemical waste used for? I don't know, I thought it's going to be used to make bullets. What does happen if I try to give it over here? Nothing. So there shouldn't be any item that if you give it to the settlement, the survivors, gives you nothing like that. And like I said, the rags are worth their value in gold. I guess the only thing I'm missing is... Well, I don't want to give the last backpack or the duct tape. Really? Oh, I had some cloth over here, okay. So... I forgot how much I needed. Yeah, this is horrible. How can you remember all of this stuff? You know what, let's just contribute it. Let's give the grenade as well. I think it was 5.14 or something, or maybe it was 12. No, it was 10, so I guess I gave too much in a way. Oh, not destroy mode. Okay, this is so pinpoint. Okay, so I finally figured out the basic stuff for the camp. Now I have a lot of survivors. I'm not sure how you can do this without having so many survivors. Looks like you'll need at least 7. Or not 7, 10, actually 10. You can get 4 raw meat, which is 5 food every 4 hours, so that's 5, let's say, yeah, let's say 5, let's say 6. 6 meat every day, and 6 will be 30 meat. It will not be enough to sustain your population. That's the weird thing. So how are you supposed to feed everyone? I basically ran out of food, so I need to arrive very fast at the next location so I can get more food. Oh well, who needs food, right? We are survivors, we can tough it out. I have a feeling that the riot will come very, very soon. Okay, so whatever food we have left, we have to keep an eye on it. The problem will never be morale because all characters have a lot of morale. Now, the way I see this, you don't actually use up supplies when you're traveling. I might be wrong about this, so I don't know. If anyone can tell me how it really works, I would be happy to learn the information. But from what I can see, traveling doesn't consume any supplies for your characters or for the survivors, because that would be horrible if it did. Imagine how pressed you'd be for time if you're just traveling and your supplies run out. Sulfurous matches are used to make bullets, if I remember correctly, so that means we need to keep them. There is surprisingly very little combat. I guess I can give them that food. The grenades we'll keep for later, meaning we'll never use them because we'll stock on them and then never use them. Okay, these are different bandages in case you're wondering why doesn't it stack. Plastic trash, well, I don't know why I'm keeping it, but I'll keep it, I think, yeah. So the cans are super important, like I said, to make other stuff. And this is how I'll refill my fire. It's a big problem since I cannot feed anyone at this point of the game, and it's also pretty weird. Yeah, let's relocate the base. That was horrible. I should have made... Anyway, let's not think about the past. We're thinking only about the future. Now, if the game crashes, I'll have to redo all of that. And I did some management off camera as well, because that's what I do in this game. Why is the game so loud suddenly? Maybe that was just loud for me. It doesn't let me go forward. Why? Oh, it does let... Okay, never mind. I couldn't see it. I don't understand what this event is. Why is this event like this? Because it doesn't make sense that you have 10 fuel and then you suddenly have 0 fuel. I guess it's supposed to kind of limit your movement, because if you have 10 fuel you can almost reach the next portion of the game, which is weird, but okay. This is a random event that can happen anytime from what I understand. Stasis is death. Really? Are we doing philosophy right now? The answer would be yes. Okay, at least this one is easy. Replenish the truck. I guess we could use up all of it. And as a reminder, kind reminder to always have a fuel canister with you. We will see, won't we? Yeah, we need food. Yeah, let's go on. The game is not that bad. Some people who really love the game have been contradicting with me that the game is actually very good. But again, if you're just going to judge every game you play based on possibilities, based on its promise, based on it could be amazing in 1 year, that's not really fair, is it? Oh wow, I didn't see those anomalies. Looks like we hit the next town very, very fast. Now, as for the combat system, I think there should be more combat in the game. Not exactly always fighting humans. Sometimes maybe you could fight zombies or, I don't know, something else. I'm just so tired of post-apocalyptic games making you kill more humans than the apocalypse itself. Stockpile food, stockpile fuel. Food and fuel, what? I have some of those. So they'll be getting us lumber and meat, which is amazing. Problem is I don't even have enough food to feed my characters. You see, I have no food stored up because I just have no food. I cannot store what I don't have, so just have to hope for the best. Now, I also don't want to do this while it's hailing, because it will destroy some of my equipment. You know what? Doesn't matter. Okay, I can start. It doesn't matter. No matter how I do it, it will still be hard and annoying. Yeah, so when this game will be balanced, have new content, better UI, better everything, it'll probably be 2 years later. The more I play the game, the more I see the deep problems the game has. So she starts already tired. But yeah, don't forget to switch this around, otherwise they will be super tired after a few searches. Huh, that's it. To camp I really need food. Oh, come on, really, no gas this time either. So what if I reload my game? Yeah. I want to showcase as much of the game as possible, so I'll have to play like this. You'll see what I mean after we do a couple of this stuff. I think the game autosaves when you disband the expedition and when you create the expedition, from what I can see. So that means we can reload the game a couple of times. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I'll keep this save file no matter what happens. You will see what I mean in a second. Oh, that's not even full, but it doesn't matter, we needed a big fuel canister anyway. What is that? That cold. What do you mean? This is crazy. This game is so crazy with its randomness. So, I always try my best to give them the best clothes and the best warmth. So you're telling me at 98% warmth, he's sick. 98% warmth and he's sick. This game is crazy with its mechanics. Nothing makes sense. Just get sick out of the blue.
How long have we been walking?
Forever. Here, you hold the empty fuel cans. We definitely need a lot more of them from what I can see. I guess we'll just have to fight through the bad stuff. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Every time something bad happens, I have to adjust my game to it, and as you can see, I don't want to reload all the time. I just want to get on with the game. Also don't like that some things are 90% chance. That's super stupid, because that means you fail a 90% chance. So not remove. Use. That's
I can cook something if we make camp.
What? Do you have any food? See? We're getting a lot of fuel out of all of these cars that we normally wouldn't have gotten if we didn't have the fuel capacity. Yeah, I'll not reload the game 100 times. What we get is what we keep. But I really wish we would get more food. This is basically nothing. Small backpack. Well, I don't like the medium ones. I will hate the small one even more.
Hold on!
What? What was that about? I don't know. Okay, like I said, I'll just leave it as it is. There's no way you're going to have the perfect game finding the perfect items. Imagine the game will get harder based on your luck, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm always very unlucky. Forgot that doesn't burn. Can you? Wow, all of these are filled up with gasoline. Are you joking me? So all of those cars had gasoline in them? I'm not sure if I should be upset or not upset. There's definitely a lot of bugs in the game. I just don't have any words to express how buggy the game is in reality. Well, I don't want to use the flint because the flint will actually give us... guess what? Metal. And I guess we can wait. Frozen meal. Again, I'm just looking to see if something will give you... food poisoning, but it doesn't seem like anything will give us food poisoning, but that's why it will actually give us food poisoning, because it doesn't say it will give us food poisoning, if that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so look at this. So you should get 100 stamina and 53 nourishment. And wait, I will try to rest longer. Maybe that's how we get more stamina back. Okay. Hope for the best. Otherwise we have to reload this. Okay, no one has food poisoning, but again, we just removed the bad cold. Really, game? Oh, okay, so that might be part of the problem. It looks like if you rest 8 hours, you get more stamina back. Now, from what I remember, you actually get a bonus if you have max stamina, but it doesn't seem to work here, so I don't...
If we don't eat, we'll die.
You just ate. Is they really want more food? About some cigarettes? Yeah, go out on the field to find food. They mostly find cigarettes. Their morale is good, but that's not all they need, so this is the annoying part. I would prefer the Coca-Cola as well if I had nothing to eat. Also would be a valid option to just go back and leave the fuel. But I'm not sure if there is something you lose or if you gain something each time you start or disband the party. That was a nice haul, to be honest. Why did they leave? Look at the difficulty level, and there's no way I'm going to get that one. Good luck. So they gave me free stuff. They're the good guys then. I hope there are no penalties for making or disbanding a party. That would be the worst thing ever. I also want to see how much food we get, because well, I guess we rested for 8 hours and maybe you traveled for 4 hours, so that should be 12 hours, that should be free meat. Oh, that's not how it works. How does it work then? Where is the supplies? Where are the supplies? Is this even working? I don't know, the other problem might be that they might just need a little bit of wood every time we leave the base, otherwise they cannot work. Sometimes I really want to give up on the game, but I'm not giving up on the game because I want to learn it the proper way. So I assume they just need the warmth to work, even though that's not mentioned anywhere. What happens if you give them fuel? Yo, oh, that's not really worth it. So if you replenish the truck, oh, you only get metal, so they're not happy about getting 0 fuel. Yeah, apparently that does the trick. I really don't want to carry all of the medicine with me, but apparently the game is semi-forcing me to do it. And it's very heavy. I guess I can just keep 2 of these, but you lose a lot of fuel. So fuel is not a problem as long as you have some fuel canister with you every time. So let's leave those things over there. Yeah, space is beginning to be a big problem. Of 21. Need more shelter for them. We don't have anything to contribute. Okay, let's start a new expedition and loot the remaining stuff. I hope that will be enough. I guess the game, it is what it is. Take it with a pinch of salt, a grain of salt. A lot of management and a lot of UI stuff could be improved a lot. The apocalypse. We're struggling to find food, even though we're the only humans around. I don't think there is anything else left over here, but we will try anyway. Can I help you? How is this possible? Okay, so it was just an illusion, more or less. I guess you can kind of quick save and quick load by starting and disbanding an expedition very fast. That works, I guess. Hey, if it works, it works. What can we do? They should have used up the 2 wood. They used it up. Current unit combustion in progress. Oh, okay, so now it's working. What about the food? Okay, so now it's working. Yeah, it's exactly as I thought. So you don't get any prompts that no one is working in the buildings or that no fire is over here, and that will disable the... Whatever. Let's just go. I will need to build the storages as fast as possible, especially the wood storage, since that means we are losing wood more or less. But to do that, we just need to find a huge settlement that has plenty of loot. We're not finding anything here. It's like it's a desert, except it's a densely built up area. Police van, no. I'm not sure if it's worth stopping for only that. I'm just going to stop in the big settlements if it's possible. I'm not sure what to do because I'm afraid I'll not find enough stuff to survive, but at the same time I'm afraid if you just go without searching stuff you'll die either way. But this is a big problem. The wood storage is a huge problem because now we don't have any wood over here. What would we need for a lumber storage? That's so much BS. Metal, textile. You need 30 wood to build a lumber storage. Come on. The game is starting to really get on my nerves. I mean, I don't see a proper way to advance in the game without cheesing it too much. I guess we'll just have to cheese until we don't need to cheese, but the cheese has to be strong, otherwise there's not much else to do. Guys, remember, this is only chapter 1. At some point we'll just run out of locations to do. Yeah, no thank you. I think I want more loot. If we're going to loot a gun store, it better have at least 6 or 7 slots occupied, and that I mean rows occupied. Oh well, I guess this... I really don't want to cheese it too much, because if I edit the section out, I'll end up wasting 20 minutes or 1 hour over here, so... We'll just do it until we get something acceptable, otherwise I'll be stuck in a loop. Last time I edited the loading of a gun store, I wasted 1 hour. I'm not going to do that again. Better find something fast. Yeah, imagine you have to do this just to play the game. And the game might also crash. It's going to give me another basic weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's a basic weapon. The basic weapons are basically not even suitable as lumber or as metal. I think they only give you maybe 1 metal and 1 happiness, 1 faith for the people. Other than that, they're kind of a waste of time. And like I showed you, you can get assault rifles, you can get submachine guns. You can get crazy stuff from the gun store, so let me see the crazy stuff. Look at that. Magnetar flechette gun. That's a lot of damage. That's a crazy amount of damage if I look at it again. Gun has a different model in her hands. I mean, look at the... That looks like an Uzi, but this is supposed to be kind of a smaller rifle. Yeah, the models are all messed up. Look, this also doesn't have a sight, a scope on it, but it has. Whatever, we ignore everything for the sake of the developers, right? Right? Yeah. So I guess, as you can see, the shooting cost is the same, so you always have to select the one with the highest amount of damage per wasted action points. You have to take the bison as well. That's 9mm. Yes, we really needed 9mm ammo. Yeah, I remember that part. Part about having armor piercing ammo. I guess you have to keep that. It is. Okay, I'll just say that that's adequate. I'll get the hardware store. Yeah, I'm not going to reroll that much anymore. I really needed wood. Where is all of the wood coming from? Oh, I didn't see the drone over here. The drone also will have some interesting stuff. Charcoal. How did you get to... Drone has charcoal. Let's... actually, we cannot give it. We cannot contribute to the box because it will just be wasted since we don't have any storage for those materials. Now I see why some people played 40 hours, because you need to play a lot of this game in order to achieve anything. Yeah, relocate. People are probably super unhappy. So I guess faith depend. I have no idea. We'll just have to see that in the next episode. Okay, let's just go to next location, to a suitable or interesting next location. We have all of the fuel we need or will ever need. Stop losing FPS game, or FPS loss. I guess you have to search even the smaller locations like this one, so let's see if there's anything interesting, but just the amount of time wasted. So I think you waste about 2 minutes in total by stopping, unpacking the base, making the expedition and so on. Yeah, faith in us is quite high. Oh, I forgot to take the... It's going to be okay. Sorry about it. We don't have the space anyway. Probably will not find anything in the trucks anyway, but we have to check. Yeah, it's going to be about 2 minutes of wasted time in the loading screens. Yeah, it's not worth it. Only stop for the abandoned fire truck. Just get matches. Oh, okay, so there is a row of cars over here. Got arrested? What do you mean? Oh yeah, you only find matches and weird stuff. Okay. Looting trucks, apparently, what? People don't carry guns? This is America. People have guns in their cars, or food, or anything else except matches. Okay, let me just look at something. So if I give them the Sierra shotgun, yeah, you see, that will make them happy. But only slightly happier. Just don't ask what they do with an empty gun. But there's no point in giving them... That's how the game is. I guess we just need to find a big location to loot, and then they can have all of the fire they need to actually hunt and search for wood. But apparently you need... I don't know how to support these people. Okay, let's just go. Since food is so scarce in my playthrough... Don't drop the FPS, I'm afraid. We reached the I-5 freeway. Now the goal is to reach the south I think this is a military truck or something like that. So we'll go to the north. Not stopping for those abandoned trucks anymore. Wait. Nah, not worth it. I guess we can go north and then come back south. Huh. That road will probably lead to a big settlement in the middle of those mountains. Okay, let's establish a base. And we'll explore this tomorrow, but I just don't want to forget what our task is, since we need to send the expedition before we end the video, because that's the only way to save the game. Now, we'll be gone for a long time, so let's give them some wood. What do I do with this shotgun? I don't think I want a secondary weapon as a shotgun for these guys, since they have their other weapons which are better. Okay, I guess you can have fun with this one. Finish the truck. Well, I guess we don't really need the extra fuel. I guess you have to invest the time to do the inventory management. We have 2 camping sites, so I guess we... Not sure what to do with the bottles. Probably nothing. Probably I should throw them away. Trash goes there. Mechanical parts. Oh, that's something important from what I can see. Yeah, so they have the... Oh, how do you... No, that's truck parts. They have their fire. They... Oh, so it does save the progress, so you don't lose much. If I'm completely honest, I think we'll be gone for a long time, so let's give them even more wood. Maybe a couple of days. But how do I get more wood? Well, I'll just have to see how much you get. I also think we should lose some of this stuff, but I'm not sure what to give to them, since it's so annoying that everything is tied to your wood. I mean, the battery is array and the other stuff doesn't need any wood, but you need wood for everything you do. Super annoying mechanics. Especially because wood is so scarce and rare. Avenger post is a dream with that much wood cost. Happy I build a hunter hut. Oh, so some of the buildings will require fuel. Okay. Energy pylon. Workshop. Windmill. Yeah, but you need the batteries to work the windmill, so it's more or less the same thing. Okay, let's just go for the new expedition and we'll see. I'm not sure if it will be better if we find another character, because if we find another character, he will need to be fed, and food is so scarce I don't want to even think about it. Yeah, sorry about the episodes being so long, but you cannot achieve anything if you don't waste time like this. Says Jody rested, but they're not really rested when they start. They have the same stats as before they started. Oh well. Get a lot of food out of it. They're already hungry. Okay, I'll not play longer, but I just want to see what's behind this area over here, if it's worth exploring next time we play. This has to lead to a village. It cannot be just leading into the middle of nowhere. Future. Is this a road we can go on? No, I don't think so.
Need some fuel in our bellies if we want to really move.
Wow, this is a big industrial area. The shopping mall. Jackpot! See you next time. Bye bye.